Hey, what's up, guys? LoveTofu here, LT. Alright, guys, I got back into Legend again. This is literally I think it's like my fourth or fifth time getting into Legendary. Um, I did drop a couple of times in the beginning because, everyone has extremely high levels. I'm sitting right now at like one level one legendary, level three epics, um, level six, level seven rares, and level nine commons. Like once you get into the 3,000 range, everyone's gonna have around like level 10 commons, level 11 maybe, but mostly level 10, and then level 7 to level 8 rares. So yeah, and then they have maxed out fucking epics, level 4 epics. So it is a little bit of a challenge, but I just wanted to share the deck that I've been being pretty successful with. It's this deck right here. So it's like basically like your normal, your normal little Lavahound. This is my cheapest one that I have. So you basically replace the Ice Spirit with the Elite Barbarians. So it's not really much of a difference with like your normal average Lavahound, except you use the Elite Barbarians kind of as like a win condition, like your second win condition. I usually use them like for defense, like before double elixir. If it's double elixir, I usually don't use them for offense. I'll use it for defense. And then when you get the double elixir, during that 1 minute mark or maybe overtime, then that's when I'll like kind of surprise them with the elite barbarian. Or I'll use the elite barbarian when I notice that they spent a little too much elixir. And they spent way too much elixir on defending from my lava hound. Then I'll go ahead and just like split push and send the elite barbarian on the other lane. So let's just look at a couple of replays so you guys can kind of have a understanding of what I'm talking about. So you see this game right here. This is not that good of a starting hand. I mean, it's decent though. You definitely want the tombstone in the beginning because a lot of people have elite barbarians, and once you play the lava hound, this happened to me a couple times. You'll play the lava hound, and then they'll rush you with like a hog rider or elite barbarian on the opposite lane. Now this guy fireballed, so I definitely knew that he had something. He had something to rush me with. He probably running a hog rider or elite barbarian. That's usually why they will fireball it. Other than that, I don't really see why. That wasn't really that great of a fireball right there. I tried, and then I just went ahead and zapped the skeleton army, so the pubs will get some extra damage. He has the Ice Wizard, which is pretty annoying. It's a really good defensive card, especially against the Lava Hound. And then he goes with the extremely aggressive Lava Hound. Right here, I could have used the Elite Barbarian, and I could have pushed on the other lane and punished him for that, but I didn't, and I tried defending, which wasn't really that great of an idea. I kind of had to use the Tombstone right there because the Mega Minion was about to get some damage off. He has a level 8 Mega Minion and a level 2 Lava Hound, so he definitely has a little bit of a level advantage, but nevertheless, I still ended up beating this guy. So, and the only reason why I beat him was because of the Elite Barbarian, and I'll definitely mention that in when it happens in this replay. So we're basically running through the same shit. He definitely does something a little bit different. He goes with the Ice Wizard and the Baby. I don't really think the Baby is really that big of a deal. It's pretty weak, and it's not really a great threat to my deck. And then also, like, there you go right there. I just go ahead and put it down for defense to go ahead and counter his Elite Barbarian. They didn't do any damage to my tower, so that was good. I just completely ignored my Lava Hound and just go ahead and let it die. But, fortunate for me, it actually did some damage. That was pretty nice Gonna go ahead and put down the Tombstone just in case he rushes me with the Elite Barbarian again. Tombstone is really good to have to put down for defense. Because, you know, once you have your little Lavahound push, you're kind of like, you know, vulnerable. I will go ahead and put down the Elite Barbarian right there, and then I did the Fireball. That was really, really sneaky. I'm pretty sure he noticed it, but I think he went ahead and did a minion horde first. And then after that, he put the skeleton army for my Elite Barbarian, but I ended up fireballing both of them. I feel like he probably could have like placed the Skarmy a little bit closer to the bridge, so that was definitely a mistake on his part. But I definitely made some mistakes. I'm still getting used to this deck. It's definitely I don't know. Lavahound is definitely a difficult deck to play, especially during this meta. But then also because a lot of people don't have that much air defense, you have some advantages as well. So it's like a double-edged blade. It's like it's good and bad at the same time. Now this replay, I definitely had a difficult time beating this guy as well because he had one of the stronger counters for the Lavahound, which is the Inferno Tower, and he's about to put it down right now. So he just went ahead and just put it down. And then I think I was thinking about zapping, but it's pointless zapping because, you know, even if I do zap, it's still going to end up dying. I ended up zapping the Lava Pups, and that wasn't a good idea because he has the Skarmy, the Skeleton Army, and I was not aware of that. I shouldn't have put down the Elite Barbarians. That was a mistake on my part. Usually I like to put down the Elite Barbarians when I have the Zap in hand, but then I just went ahead and put it down because I had nothing else to really play. I wanted to keep the Mega Minion, I wanted to keep the Miner, so yeah, I just went ahead and wasted them for the rotation. So there he goes again. I don't know why people keep fireballing the Tombstones. Honestly, I never do that. I only do it if it's like a value fireball. Like if there's someone else, if they drop another unit there and I hit the unit and the Tombstone, then you get two birds with one stone. I mean, I feel like that's definitely more worth it than just getting chip damage and in. Okay, so I send the Elite Barbarian in because this shit's kind of annoying. And then they're doing some work. I went ahead and zap, and my Elite Barbarians actually made it through. Like, the Lavahound is basically just a distraction, like, for the Elite Barbarians. Like, if you think about it, Lavahound, like, has 3,000 plus HP. At level 1, it has 3,000. And then if you have anything higher than that, it just goes up. So, I mean, it's a pretty beefy-ass tank, you know. And then, like, that worked out really well. And like I said, I used the Elite Barbarian for offense when it's double elixir time. And we're at that 1 minute mark. So, I'm going to just go ahead and put them down again. So, and then this time, my Lavahound actually survived. I go ahead and zap. I feel like Skeleton Army is definitely a really, really bad counter for the Elite Barbarian, especially because everyone's going to have Zap, you know, and it's just so easy to counter with Zap. And once that happens, you know, your Elite Barbarians are pretty fucking healthy, and they're always going to get through. I noticed that when I was playing with other different decks. I had the Skeleton Army, but I don't know, I just didn't like it, or it just doesn't fit my style. Like, I don't like how it just gets countered so easily. Oh yeah, this was a pretty difficult fight as well. I definitely hate versing witches, and I hate versing Royal Giant. Witches are very fucking annoying because, you know, they're really annoying for the Elite Barbarian, and it's also annoying for the Mega Minion, because, you know, ever since the nerf, but even before the nerf, Mega Minions just really attack slow, and it's only one unit. So it's really hard for it to deal with sorry about that, but it's hard to deal with the skeletons when it spawns. So it really distracts the fuck out of the Mega Minion. And that's mainly the reason why I don't like it. But yeah, you can see here, you know, the witch is definitely doing a lot of work. I really hate that fucking card, so my best answer is just fireball it. So that kind of works out in a way, because now I just need to zap it and she'll die. And I'm probably gonna do that right about now, since he has the Hog Rider. No, never mind, I don't do it. No, I do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I just went ahead and zap it, you know, takes care of that. Because if you don't, then the witch is gonna be doing quite a bit of damage. You know, she's just gonna constantly, like, spawn skeletons. Alright, you're max, so you just put down a Lavahound. Now, I have the Tombstone in hand. The reason why, like I said before, it's like literally your best defense. You know, you're just gonna be so concentrated on the push. You just want a little bit of defense. So yeah, you can focus on the push. Guards, that's really nice. Not really having much of a success, but it doesn't matter. I've noticed with Lavahounds, you can't be too aggressive in the beginning. And even if you're not having like a super successful push, don't be discouraged. Just be patient and, you know, just slowly start making small pushes and just defend, constantly defend, make small pushes. And then once it gets to that double elixir, which is right about now, that's when you go ham. So he doesn't have Scar Me. I just went ahead and put down the Elite Barbarian. It's a really, really good counter for the Royal Giant. As you can see, just gets rid of him immediately, and he just gets a couple shot off, which ain't that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm really liking the Elite Barbarians, and I feel like it's a really nice touch with the Lavahound. It's like people really don't expect it. They don't expect it, especially when you pop it out during the double elixir. They'll be wasting their counters, like, you know, the Skeleton Army, and, you know, they're thinking that you're never gonna have a ground unit. So yeah, that works out really well. And then, you know, there you go. We just went ahead and got a tower. He's going with the same shit again, but Elite Barbarians just doing massive damage. I mean, even if the match continued, he would have probably never went and destroyed my turret. Now, if you look at the history right here, I do have a couple of losses. Like I said, you know, some people are pretty fucking good. And I'm still getting used to the deck, but even though I'm not that experienced, I mean, the climb was definitely easy. I mean, it was easy, guys. It was pretty easy. Alright, for the last one, I guess I'll show you guys like a 3 crown. I'll definitely show some losses maybe next time. If you guys prefer to see some losses, maybe I'll analyze it and tell you what I've done wrong. Alright, so here we go. This is a nice 3 crown right here. He has a Valk. Definitely don't have the best deck, but he does have the Musketeer. Musketeer is definitely a really, really good counter for the Lavahound. Definitely deals a lot of fucking damage. Musketeer is definitely one of the other extremely annoying card to go up against. I should have not fireballed that. I don't know. It wasn't really that great of a fireball. I think I could have done something better. But, you know. Alright, I'm going to put the Elite Barbarian because bombers are annoying as fuck when it's getting protected. You know, that was really nice. That was a nice Goblin Barrel. I mean, you know, that was a really nice play by him. Like I said, I shouldn't have wasted that fireball. That was really definitely my fault. I don't know how the fuck the Valk didn't die, but it doesn't matter because I mean, actually, I don't know. Either way, that push really worked out for me. The Miner, I'm definitely digging the Miner. I feel like Miner is one of those staple cards that you must have with a Lavahound. Because, like, I don't know, it can just tank for you. Or the Graveyard. I feel like the Graveyard is definitely good as well. It's better than the Miner. Deals damage, also tanks. Yeah, and Graveyard's pretty fucking OP, guys. I think I'm just going to go ahead and let this turret go. I'm not really that much of a worry right now because his tower's already at 734, so I'm not too worried. Archer's doing some massive damage though, man. Level 10 archers doing quite a bit. Alright. Okay, Mega Minion is gonna take it down. That's really nice. Also, another thing I want to mention is that when I first ever climbed to Legend, that was when I got my Mega Minion to level 7. Like, if you guys are just starting out, guys, I highly advise you to level up your Mega Minion to 7, because that makes a huge difference. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the tombstone on the right, pull the fucking giant. Bomber's dead. Alright, so I don't give a really fuck about the giant, because he's going to go down anyway. Gotta finish up the musketeer with the miner. You go ahead and put a Skarmy down. Gotta zap that shit with the Valk. He doesn't have much for this. He really don't. He could arrow, but then I'm gonna go ahead and put the elite barbarians down. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Late game, it's like these elite barbarians do so much fucking work at such a short amount of time. It's really fucking ridiculous. I'm just gonna go ahead and fireball and get the 3 crown. But yeah, you see how easy that shit was? I mean, that shit was pretty fucking easy. That shit was pretty fucking ridiculous. Like, especially, like, if they spend too much, you know, on defending for your Lavahound, and then out of nowhere you just come out with, like, a surprise elite barbarian, like, they're gonna be pretty surprised, and they're not gonna have much of an answer for it. Yeah, because they're gonna be low and mana, and also they might have used their counters. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. I hope this was definitely helpful. I'll just go ahead and showcase the deck one more time. This is definitely one of my favorite decks. Other than the really cheap cycle deck, this was fun too, but I feel like the Elite Barbarians definitely add a little bit more kick to the deck. It just really does. Like, they definitely help me win like so many battles. Like, even if you're like losing, you can catch up with these. I remember this one time I lost my tower in the beginning, and then he had full HP towers, and I still ended up winning that. I think I did. But either way, I took down a tower just with the Elite Barbarians. So I'm definitely liking this deck, and hopefully this will help you climb to Legendary. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and please reply down below, and peace out.